Rest in peace, England. You were worried about being conquered by the Germans only to be invaded by the Middle Easterns or the North Africans or whatever the hell is going on over here. This video was all over the place, and when I scrolled past it the first time, I was sitting there going, that dude's banging a sheep through that hole, right? I was sitting there, Abe. I was like, is this Reddit porn? Oh, I don't want to see this. And then, thank God, he's just destroying a 600-year-old stone wall. Like that's the situation that we're in these days. I was sadly happier it was that, because the alternative was, but that's what you got over here. All right, this is Britannia is broken over here. Meanwhile, in the English countryside, Migrant seen smashing a hole into an old stone wall. Why? Well, because the thing about why, I'm surprised that the dude even speaks English. Shockingly surprised that the military-aged man refugee brought in from an area that hates white people could even speak the English language. But that's what you got over here. The guy rolls up and he goes, "Wait, oi! Why are you destroying that wall?" Well, I want to get through this. Yeah, but there's an opening. I don't know. What do you guys do? Kilometers? Whatever the hell you guys do in England. Right? There's a hole in the wall. A gap. It's 3 furlong long. You go down that way. No, I just rip a hole in this wall over here. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Look at this beautiful stone wall over here. Look at this. Look how well made that is. I'm actually kind of like jealous. Why does there's a brick fence a block over from me? It don't look anything near as cool as this. But there you go. There's that dude breaking it down. And he's like, he's so indignant that a white person would dare stop him from destroying an ancient stone wall. He's like, why are you recording me, bro? Well, because you're wrecking this place. That's why I'm recording you. Well, in my country, we don't even have stone walls. I know. I know. I've noticed. That's what we've been warning about. Maybe we shouldn't bring people from third world hellscapes and try to integrate them into a high-functioning, complicated society. But that's the point. That's the point, to blow everything up from within with people bombs. So, yeah, here you got this dude who's tearing a wall down, and here's this dude peeing on a wall. And not just any wall, by the way. Buckingham Palace wall. He's pissing on a castle, bro. I mean, that's very poignant. This is a perfect, just little encapsulation of the problem here. Outside Buckingham Palace, a foreign national's caught pissing right on the walls of the palace. This short clip, perfect snapshot. And it gets even better. And the longer the video goes, the better this video goes over here, even though it's only 30 seconds long. But yeah, surprise, surprise. I don't even have any love for the monarchy. My side took on the monarchy and won. But that's a huge problem for a whole bunch of reasons. But you won't be able to complain about it. If you're Tommy Robinson and you complain about migrants murdering, peeing on your palace walls, they arrest you. They arrest you in England. You make a meme. You show this video. There's a warrant for my arrest in England for pointing out how insanely suicidal this is. And it's not just suicide. This is an attack. It's being done and perpetrated on Western civilization to bring us down and to destroy us. And that's why you won't be able to talk about it, because they don't want people to know it's happening. Which is why it's more important than ever that we've got systems that allow us to circumvent these tyrants. Like today's sponsor, Rumble Wallet. All right, lads, quick break to talk about something I've been using for a couple months now. Rumble Wallet If you've ever been curious about buying and investing in crypto, Bitcoin, stable coins, USAT, or even gold-backed stable coins, but felt like it was too complicated, Rumble Wallet is the easy way to get started. You can buy, sell, manage your cryptocurrencies all in one place, and the app is super straightforward. What makes Rumble Wallet unique is its ability to tip your favorite creators, like me, and support the freedom-first community that we've built right here on Rumble. So getting started is real simple. Just download the Rumble Wallet app, sign up with your existing Rumble account, no need for a new login, complete a few security steps, and you're up in minutes. You can start with just a few dollars, and with MoonPay built right into Rumble Wallet, you can easily buy crypto using your credit card, debit card, or bank wire. So if you've been thinking about the advantages of crypto, download Rumble Wallet now. Click on my link in the description or search Rumble Wallet in your app store. Download Rumble Wallet today. Move your assets to where they belong in your own hands, in your control. Rumble Wallet is a technology provider and not a custodial service. See the terms at wallet.rumble.com. So here's this dude. He's peeing on Buckingham Palace. You'd obviously be arrested. A mounted King's Guard would gallop by with a gigantic heraldic shield, and the horse would stomp your innards in if you were a white person pissing on this palace. But it's a migrant from Azerbaijan, and it's going to be allowed. There you go. There you go. There you go. Just pee right on that wall with your Adidas. Come on, man. Can you at least break the stereotypes? He's got his Adidas jogging gear. There you go. Pee all over that. Don't even fit in your Nike. That's fine. I'm sure. That's everything's fine over here. I'm sure. Where's the guard at? Oh, the guard's right there. The guard's right there. Pan to the guard. Oi, don't look at. There you go. Feminine. Are you kidding? Is this the Netflix rendition of Buckingham Palace? You couldn't find a white person to be a royal guard. Holy balls. Isn't this a profession that's got to be awfully hard to break into? A long line, a lineage, if you would, of generational Kingsguard, right? Gotta imagine this is a profession that it's so hard to break into. You got to have a name, nepotism. Nah, Leroy Jenkins over here, boys. And he gonna let the dude just piss on he gonna let him just pee on this is 12 feet away. I see nothing. He turned his head. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. There's the guard guarding the palace, and a dude's pissing on it 5 minutes, and not a single not a drop of English blood in this entire 30-second long video. This is a perfect example of what's happening. Perfect example. Of all Western civilization, you guys are getting it. It started in Europe, so the Germans, the French, the English over here, you guys have had probably an extra 10-year head start over there, but this is what's coming to our country. We shouldn't be importing people who have a 60 IQ. We shouldn't be importing people who bring nothing to the table. We finally started fixing things, and we're importing a bunch of white South African farmers who actually know how to do something, like farm. This guy's over here in Alabama, and he's like, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm not being murdered over here.
But this is normal. How beautiful is this?
Oh.
It's quiet, quaint, and safe. Man, I love America.
Yeah, that's the type of... In all of these communist-run hellscapes, the commies, they kill the intellectuals. They kill the entrepreneurs. They kill the people who build stuff so they could steal it. There's always a flood of refugees, of highly valuable individuals like this dude over here in South Africa. They stole his farm. They said, get out of here. And if you don't get out of here, we'll rape and kill you because we're stealing your farm. That's the refugee that we want. Somebody who is capable of doing something like feeding America and then grateful for being here. But the left is upset. That's the only migrant, that's the only refugee that the left doesn't want us to have. They're attacking this administration for bringing in this because he's the wrong skin color. He's a farmer with skills, and he's building out this farm in Alabama, feeding America and loves America. These guys over here are pissing on Buckingham. That's who they want more of because they're stupid. You leftards are stupid. Your suicidal empathy is being used to destroy these places. Look at this. They're literally destroying the places. On top of the rampant crime. They're not going to assimilate. They're not meant to assimilate. They hate these places. They're meant to be people bombs. You're talking instead of generational kingsmen, generational guards to the palace, it's generational dependency on the government. That's what they're bringing in. These people will be completely reliant on an ever-increasing and growing government, a government that will give you everything, as long as you don't question it. And by the way, if we're big enough to give you everything, we're big enough to take away everything. So don't get out of line, honky. Don't notice, honky. And that's what you're seeing over here. As they are literally destroying the heritage of England and pissing on it. Literally pissing on it. Dumb, stupid, white, goofball English chicktards will be like, this is great, this is great. Oh, I don't want to be a racist. No. You're gonna want to say something, and they're gonna call you a racist. It's meant to shut you down so they continue pissing on it. And then there you go. That guy, that's you. Gotta be kidding. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Everybody knows the original royal guards were black Wakandans. So it checks out. He just pissed on them. There you go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Check out today's sponsor, Rumble Wallet, and then make way because the salt must flow.